Good afternoon, fellow anglers, and welcome back to the show. You're watching Delicious Fishing, and I am your host, the one, the only me, Danny Lee. My friends, welcome to a special Easter Sunday episode. I hope you've been able to spend some good time with your family, that your day's been filled with joy, happiness, and laughter. But if I'm being honest, I hope you've been able to get out on the water at least a little bit. Hey, and if not, that's why I'm here. And it is gorgeous out here, guys. We're talking slight breeze breaking up the top of the water, sparse cloud cover, and 70 degrees. Yeah, it's go time. So in light of that, I brought everything. We're just gonna see what kind of bite we can get on. So enough of that, no more chit chat. Let's go catch a fish. All right, so before we get going, just a foretaste of what's to come. You likely recognize where we're at. That's right, and I brought you back to the honey hole. But fear not, we're not gonna stick around this area the whole time. My prime interest today is exploring that part of it right there, right? Oh, and if I sound a little muffled, I do have my sun mask on. It is super bright out here, so trying to take precautions and be smart more often. So now, the first thing we're gonna throw, I told you I brought everything, so I am dying for a spinnerbait bite. So we're gonna see if they'll munch on this real quick. All right, so unfortunately the spinnerbait wasn't the deal. So we moved to something a bit more finessey, the swim jig. There's a lot of grass covering the bottom here, so I want something that comes through really well, you know? So let's see if they'll eat this. I'm not entirely sure what those clicks are, but I'm either being laughed at or applauded. I'll let you guys be the judge. Probably laughed at so far since I haven't caught anything. All right. Come on, show me the love. That is the weirdest sound, I swear. Here comes that wind. Could have used that for the spinnerbait. Well, I gotta say, I'm a little shocked. I figured we would have gotten at least some kind of bite by now, even just a tap, but... Huh. Let's keep going. There's a fish. As soon as it hit the water, there was a fish. Come in here, skiing across the top. Heck yes, sir. Come here. Look at that. I mean, he almost engulfed the whole thing. Dude, aren't you a little big for your britches, huh? Let's get this out of here. Ooh, yeah. Well, you definitely wanted it. I have to give it to you. That is impressive, sir. Look at that mouth and look at that bait. Awesome. First fish of the day. Just a little quarter pounder. Really good looking fish though. And thank you so much for eating the swim jig, man. So there we go. I guess it just wasn't on top of him. Anyway, so that's the Strike King Tour Grade swim jig in bluegill. It's got some fantastic colors in the dress. I really, really enjoy this swim jig head. And I've just got a 4-inch green pumpkin Yamamoto Zako on the back. And that's it. Simple, streamlined. Let's do it again. It seemed as though pure reaction caused that bite because, I mean, it didn't even hit the water before he munched on it. So we're going to try and replicate that. Maybe I'll just keep casting bombers and hope for the best, huh? Well, I told you guys we weren't going to linger around this area too long today, so let's start making our way around. And I got a feeling they're not even posted up right here anyway, so it's just as well. All right, so they ate the swim jig over there. We're going to attack from this side and see if we can get a bite. There's a fish. Oh, that's a nice fish. Oh, dude, look at my rod right now. Yeah, that's a really nice fish. Stay buttoned. Come on, stay buttoned. Oh, it's putting up a solid fight. You see the wake? Yes, sir. Oh, come here. Yes. Now that is more like it. Look at this guy. Beat up a little bit, but good looking nonetheless. That's a solid pound. Heck yeah, right in the top of the lip. Oh yes. Let's get it out of there. Woo! Now that's why we came out today. A little worse for wear, sir, but on the whole, you look like you're gonna make it. You got some salad down in there. Yeah, on this side too. I don't know what's eating you, but I'm sure not going to. So let's let him go. There he goes. Look at him cruising through the grass. That is the coolest thing. Yeah, so the swim jig doing some work, finally. I was beginning to think we were just gonna be celebrating today with a dink fest. But there we have it. The not so dinky 1 pound largemouth bass. Okay, well, and he came from straight out in the middle, so I wonder, the water seems to be down a little bit, so I wonder if they're not posted up on the edges because it's just not comfy for them, you know? All right, we said we were gonna keep it moving, so let's do it. Oh yeah. This is looking excellent. Got him. Nope, no I didn't. Had a bite. And I missed him. Man, let's go for him again. It was another one of those, as soon as it hit the water, he bit. And so I tried to set the hook and I just pulled it straight out of his mouth. Oh, come on. We know better. We know better. I'm still after that fish. You guys ever do that? You get stuck on a fish, right? Because you know he's there. I'm gonna try something that I've developed a small amount of confidence in recently. We'll see if we can get him. So we're gonna go after this fish that I'm stuck on. Except this time, we're gonna use this guy. Just a mini jerkbait on a spinning combo. Some of you guys out there are like, what? Okay, great. Well, you wouldn't say that if you knew that I don't really throw a jerkbait a whole lot. I know. I've just not had a lot of confidence in it up until now. And don't get me wrong, I've thrown it. I started to throw it at the beginning of winter. I threw it all through winter, and now here we are, start of spring. There he is. Got him on the jerkbait. Oh, and that's a good looking fish too. All right, let's not play him too much because I really don't want to lose this fish. Oh, is he stuck on something now? I think he swam into a branch or something. There he is. Come here. Ah, yes! Get in here. Oh, how about that? On the jerkbait. Oh, yes. See? Even they're happy. Yes, sir. A little bit of muck in there, but that's okay. Let's get this off here so these nice people can see what it is you ate. This is just a Bass Pro Shops XPS tiny jerkbait in golden sexy shad. Get out of there. And this is what it'll catch you. Best fish of the day so far. I'd say 1.25 pounds. Yeah, good looking pig. Nice. Okay, let's put him back. Get in there. Woo! I said we were gonna get him, and by God we did. On the jerkbait. I was just talking about how I didn't have a lot of confidence in it up until recently, and what I have found is if that's the case, if there's a bait that you're like, I don't know, just size it down, guys. That's what I do. My first jerkbait bass actually came on one smaller than this, if you can imagine such a thing. So, oh, that felt good. Man, should we try for another? Yes. While it's not my preferred method, it is a fun bite because as you're pausing, which is usually when you get it, you just feel that thump. And then when you go to set, or lean into it rather, oh, I thought that was another one. That was a branch. When you lean into it, oh man, it's got its own appeal. I can see why people like it. I don't know that it's gonna be, you know, my go-to from now on, but it certainly is a worthwhile method. All right, so we've got about an hour of sunlight left. I'm not getting any more jerkbait bites. It's time to go to the main event. This, my friends, is called the donkey rig, or the term I prefer, the leprechaun rig. Yeah, so I saw this on an Instagram TV post from a guy who fishes a lot of salt water, and he said that this is super effective, not only in salt water but fresh too. So we're about to test that theory. So I won't break down the entire rig just because that's a lot of words. Blah. Yeah, enough talking. Let's do it. Oh yeah, look at that. They both just come through the water side by side. That is solid. Yeah, he said he didn't really have that much of an issue with the lines crossing and them getting all hung up and everything, so we'll see. First cast went pretty well. This might be a new favorite. Just because of the way it looks. Haven't even caught a fish on it yet. Oh, have now. Have now. Ho, ho, ho. Come here. Let's fix that drag a little, shall we? Come here. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Look at him. He's like, oh, forget it. Oh, yes. Woo. Yeah, buddy. He didn't get both of them, but he definitely got one. Which one was that? Oh, that was the back one, right? The 16th ounce. Yes. Get out of there. Woo-hoo-hoo. How about those apples, guys? Donkey rig? Not exactly a donkey. More like a little baby mule, but we'll take him. Yeah, solid pound. Got a little sore there, bud. Gotta get that taken care of. Smile. All right, fourth fish on the day. First fish on the donkey rig. Yeah, one super obvious benefit to this is that it's completely weedless, right? So I told you earlier that the grass in here is so super thick, and this is just coming right over the top of it all. So yeah, just another reason I like this. Now the question is, can we catch the namesake of the rig on it, right? Can we catch a monster? Man, I hope so. Shout out to one of the guys I follow on Instagram, Dust Off Fishing. Super cool dude, fishes all the time, catches them like nobody's business. Caught his PB earlier today on Easter Sunday. I just thought, hell yeah, my turn. All right, so far just the one fish on it. I'm gonna keep going for a little while. I really want to catch that monster. Come on. There's the fish as soon as they landed. Oh yeah, that's a solid fish too. Let's back the drag off just a tad. Ooh, look at that rod bend. Oh, yes. I was just saying I want to catch a bigger fish. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Woo! How about that? Man, this one's torn up too, like that one from earlier. Let's see. Well, look at this hook is like all up in your face, dog. What are you even thinking? There we go, there's one way. Let's get it out this way. Okay. Woo! Yeah, another quality fish. Little beat up though. I don't know if that's from making beds or what, but no, something got to him. I'm not sure what, but sorry, guy. You've seen better days, but hey, I'm letting you go so you can get back to it. Go on. Woo! Second fish on the donkey rig. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this thing is producing, man. like I said earlier, I just I saw it scrolling through Instagram and I thought, nah, I'll give it a try. And it is working out. I told you the guy that I was watching uses it for saltwater like sea trout, but I mean, these bass are just eating it up. So really cool rig, different technique. I'm always down to learn something new, and man, I'm glad I put this into practice tonight. Really cool. I swear, geese sound like a broken car alarm. All right, well, the sun's done, and apparently so are the fish, so that means I am too. Let's call it there. Okay, and that was the end of that trip. I had an outro that was on location, but may or may not have misplaced it. No worries, we're here now. You know, that trip posed quite a hodgepodge pattern of things, but we were still able to land 5 or 6 good fish. I suppose the 2 takeaways, if I had to say, would be confidence is key, whether that's in yourself or your setup. And then also, don't be afraid to try new things, especially on water where people are throwing a lot of the same things. So, thank you so much for watching Delicious Fishing. Do me a big favor, like the video, leave some comments below, let me know what you all think, and consider subscribing so I can keep putting this stuff together for you. Thanks so much, and get out there and go catch some fish.